open the window, darling. Psst. Oh. Hello there. Yes, sorry, I am here for a reason, but you are, in a state of dress which I am not familiar, and I'm seeing much more of you than I'm used to seeing. I'm sorry that I'm a little distracted. Yes, I'm gonna turn around, please, cover yourself. Oh dear. No, my darling. I'm sorry. I'm not upset with you. Yes, I saw part of your upper chest, and well, yes. Anyways, I know that I'm here very late, and I never come to your house directly, but I had news, and I didn't think that it would wait. Well, I told my parents about you. Yes, there was another suitor that came today, and she was lovely, but she wasn't you. And I just couldn't. I told her that I would love to be friends with her, and that she was an incredible woman. I'm very sweet, very kind. But I told her that I was in love with another, and she told me that she understood, and that she had, well, she had feelings of her own for a member of her own staff. Her bodyguard, in fact. So, we discussed potentially becoming married, and then, just not having an actual relationship. But we felt like that would be messy and difficult, to say the least. Yes. Well, heirs to rule the kingdoms would be one issue. Obviously, the other issue would be that we would be forced to relegate you and her bodyguard to the roles of concubines, basically. And neither one of us felt like that was appropriate for you. Especially because, well, it would be rather difficult to sneak one of the maids or one of the cooks into my chambers frequently enough without arousing a ton of suspicion. But everything else aside, darling, my sun and stars, I want to marry you. I want you to take my last name. I want to come home to you and our children. I want to help you raise them. I want to be a father that they can love and be proud of, like I am with mine and you are with yours. I want them to see their mother be happy. I want to see you be happy. And I don't think that would ever work if we weren't officially married and together. So I finally decided. And I did not tell them which, because I did not want you to be punished on my behalf, but I told my parents that I was in love. And Initially, they thought that I simply meant that you and I had a physical relationship, which was a very awkward conversation, and I've always thought that shade of pink looked lovely on your cheeks, by the way. I did tell them that we had exchanged chaste kisses, but that I had never seen more of you than was appropriate, and you had never seen more of me than was appropriate. And when we did kiss, it never lasted longer than half of a breath or so. Although, I suppose, if they were to ask again if I had only seen what was appropriate, I would have to say no now. Yes, I'm very sorry. Yes, I'm definitely going off on the wrong track in my mind here. They eventually agreed to hear me out and to listen to what I had to say about it. But I don't know what their final decision's going to be. And I will admit, my darling, I panicked. And I told my parents that I was willing to give up my birthright and step down as crown prince, if that's what was required for me to be with you. Darling, please. Shh. You're okay. Calm. I know that was a very big, risky say on my part. And I know that you've told me ever since we decided that we had feelings for one another, or I suppose more accurately decided to share that we had feelings for one another. You told me that you had no desire or intention to get between me and the kingdom. But my sun and stars, I cannot be king married to a woman I do not love, especially if it means that I have to forsake you, or have you be just a mistress, or, God forbid, to live in the castle with you, and to see you take another man of your own, and to have children with that man. I don't think my heart could stand it. Can I please? Just one kiss. To help calm both of our nerves. I don't know if my parents realize how serious I am about this. We shall have to see what their reaction is in the morning. Father was very angry when I initially said it, and he told me to go to my room, to stop speaking such ridiculous things. Mother was almost in tears. I do fear that they are most upset and disappointed in me, but I don't care. I want you. I want to be with you. I need you. And I will forsake my entire birthright if that's what it takes, so long as you will have me. This is a spot better than simply running away as well. Because even if I step down and my younger brother becomes crown prince, I will still be around to advise him and counsel him. Unless my parents throw me entirely out of the castle and the kingdom, which I don't believe that they would do. I hope they would not do. I guess what I mean to say with all of this, my sun and stars, is I finally did it. I finally unveiled the secret of our love to my parents. And hopefully here soon you and I can be together more publicly. I know, I can scarcely believe it myself. My entire walk out here was plagued with thoughts of holding your hand, and I know it's a rather scandalous thought. But holding your hand in public, or sharing more than one chaste kiss, and maybe to see more of that lovely skin of yours. I believe it's only fair, my darling, since I was allowed to see part of your upper chest. How would you like to see my upper chest? Or possibly my arms? I see your face has gone bright red, but you're not saying no, my sun and stars. Okay. Let me steal one more kiss from you. I will show you the bare skin of my arms. And then I will flee back into the night. Just know that I will come soon with more information. And whatever happens, soon, we should be together. Well, what do you think? Oh, darling, your nose is bleeding. Are you okay? Yes. Yes, absolutely. I will leave you to it. I love you, my sun and stars. I can't wait to see you soon.